Bene, stamattina siamo in orario, Già questa è una buona, è una buona notizia, perché essere in orario significa avere la facoltà di far partecipare di più il pubblico, che è l'obiettivo di oggi. Il prossimo pannello, visto che di social media ne parliamo da ieri, si chiama Tourism e Social. È in inglese, quindi ricordo sempre a tutti che chi vuol seguire correttamente il pannello e non vuole affaticarsi con la lingua inglese, ci sono cuffie con la traduzione simultanea all'inizio della main hall per tutti, quindi mi raccomando. Chiamo quindi sul palco i miei amici, my friends, Patrick and Bart.
Morning, thank you.
Patrick and Bart are running a company called Xotels. If you are on the social network, it's almost nearly impossible that you have not seen it, because especially Patrick, it's everywhere. It's becoming more spam than social. But anyway,
It's not me, yeah?
enjoy. There's a lot. Patrick and Bart, to you.
Grazie.
Buongiorno, good morning, Florence. If we're going too fast, and the translators let us know as well, we're kind of used to speaking American English, so we go pretty fast. We're going to be talking today, on Giancarlo's request, about tourism and social. Now, this whole social thing is not new. It's actually quite old, no? Remember this? The postcard? I mean, we've all done that. It's about 25 years old, no, 20 years old. We go on vacation. We write this nice, beautiful postcard. We buy a stamp. You put a little sun on it with a temperature inside, just to make your friends at home jealous. If you're a little bit young in your teenage period, probably send, I don't know, like a picture of some beautiful girls or guys on the beach to make your friends at home jealous. So this whole social thing about sharing your travel is nothing new. We get it home, we put our pictures in an album as quick as possible, and we show it to our friends. So this whole social part is nothing new. The only thing is new is this whole thing called internet and social networks online. Makes everybody very, very excited. Now the question is, with this whole social happening, this pattern going out there, people posting things on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Hives, there's so many social networks out there. How can we get involved? And I use the word, how can we get involved? I didn't say, how can we promote our hotel? And that's really the question we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about two things mainly. We call them digital graffiti and digital recycling. How can we promote our hotels, our destination, through this whole social network? I think social networks really give us a big opportunity. I mean, let's see. I just want to see a little bit. Who thinks here that it's really an opportunity to market our destination? The people here up front, do you agree or you disagree with me? Who agrees? Anybody agrees? Yeah, I see a yes here. I see a yes there. How about in the back? Can you put the camera on the back of the room for me, please? Because it's really hard to see. Yeah, they're agreeing in the back.
They're agreeing. That's the camera. No?
I can see some people agreeing.
Yep. So
yeah.
Everybody
agrees or not? You agree? You guys are shy today. Come on. We want some questions later on as well. We want some interaction. This is the whole social thing, It's us together. It's not us alone on stage. So we've got this huge opportunity. And Twitter and Facebook are kind of the big names. They mentioned yesterday TripAdvisor, Suver, what's the other one? Oyster, the review websites. They're also social networks. And they're giving us a lot of opportunities to profile and our position, our destination, our hotel a lot better. Now, go ahead.
No, I think, the theme of the whole conference here is all about social media and how we can leverage those opportunities. And I think we shouldn't forget, like what Patrick started off with, tourism is social, right? We travel, we take pictures, we write postcards, and we send it back to our friends, right? How do we tap into that is the question. We have to figure out how to do that. And so if we all agree, and I think we all agree, that travel and tourism starts online. People go online before they travel, right? And social media poses as opportunities because it is a social event. And we need to basically figure out like how we can get our businesses, our messages mixed in with their social interaction already about this tourism thing, this traveling thing. And travel and tourism online, if that starts there, are we online? Are we online in the same way that, are we reaching out? Can we even say that hospitality starts online?
I mean, it's a funny thing, no? It's this last day, yesterday, we've seen some great discussions, and today you guys are kind of agreeing with us. Yes, it's important. And we did a great training session yesterday, and everybody agreed, yes, it's important. But we're missing something there. We're hospitality,
Hey, but Patrick, hold on a second, because I think when we say that travel and tourism starts online, we build websites because we think that, okay, we need to be online. And our website becomes sort of the destination. We make that the place that people come to, right? That's our focus. Once we get them there, we want to lock them in there. They're there. We don't let them go out. But in reality, like when you travel, and you know it for yourself as well, people visit one site, two sites, three sites. No, actually, on average, about 6 websites.
Wouldn't it be great, Bart, if you know that browser on the top of your website, if you can take it off and lock the people in your website? That's kind of our mentality, Somebody comes to my website, book here, don't go anywhere else. Reality is, it's something we know. People are doing research, and I think that's what you're trying to say, right? They're doing research. They're going everywhere. I think yesterday TripAdvisor said it.
But hold on a second, because I think like people sort of agree, but I want to point out like when you build your website, you focus on your product, right? Yeah, only my product, but guess what? They are not coming for your product.
They don't care. It's a coincidence. They just happen to find you.
I mean, most of you guys are probably hoteliers, or in some way, like you are part of the whole experience.
Exactly.
And you're just part of the whole experience. That's the reason why they're surfing around from one side to the other side. And one of the reasons that they surf around, actually the number one reason they surf around, not surprising probably, right? Price. Side to side to side to side to side to figure out the same price. You've tried to lock them in already and say like, you don't have to surf around anymore because we're offering the best price. And Google is trying to help out also, right? In the last year, was it a year and a half ago, they started Google Local Business. I hope you guys are all familiar with that, right? Because if you type your business name plus the city, you suddenly did all your SEO work the correct way, right? Because you're the number one position.
It's our number one SEO tip. We showed it yesterday in our workshop. Anybody who doesn't know or didn't do this, just look up on Google Local Business. Register your company. You're going to be on top. You're beating the OTAs, the travel agencies. It's a simple thing to do.
Yeah, and I think later on today, I think there's a section, I think very much at the end of the day, about actually how to use the other sites, or how the other sites are being used for searches. And eventually, they try to direct some of the traffic, or people are trying to get the traffic directly, right? Because that's where the most profit is. You don't have to get that intermediary in between. Not saying that intermediaries are bad. I think it's actually good to spread the message all the way around. So let's get online and be social. That's sort of the message that we spread yesterday.
Who's got a Facebook page for his company? I want to see some hands. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, who's on Twitter? Let's see some more hands. And what do we put on there?
Yeah, but we took a few pictures yesterday at the thing. And so we said, like, okay, let's get online. And this is sort of a picture of one of our attendees.
We took a picture yesterday of somebody in a seminar.
I'm sorry if you're in the room.
Why are you guys scared? What are you afraid of? I heard a lot as well yesterday, this discussion about reviews. And every question I hear, it's amazing. It's about the negative review. Screw them. We've all made mistakes in our lives. We can correct them. We have to focus a little bit more on the positive aspect of this whole social networking thing. We're all focused and scared about how many bad reviews do we get out of all the reviews? Not even 10%, at least if we're running our hotel normally. So let's focus a little bit more on the positive stuff.
Yeah, but actually the negative thing is not bad at all. And I think yesterday there were some great comments about negative reviews. Because what are people looking for? They're looking for the authentic experiences, right? They're looking for the authentic comments. They want to find out who you are really about. And guess what? Something goes wrong. Everybody knows something goes wrong. And when you get a negative review, what do you get a chance to do?